Welcome everyone to another quick video. Today I'm giving you guys a quick overview and introduction to the server. I'm going to go through the main core features. If you have not played on Orbit before, I understand it can be a little confusing, and I'm going to walk you guys through all the main features, so hopefully you can get the hang of it. So let's get right into the video. Right off the bat, you will be given an Orbit kit, and this is a starter kit. It gives you everything you need. And what you're going to want to do is, since we're a prison and faction server, you're going to want to start at Warp A. So yeah, like I just said, we are prison and factions combined, which is it's a unique game mode, something that hasn't been done before, or I haven't seen before, and I really hope you guys like it. So yeah, let's get started. Here we are at Warp A, and what you're going to want to do is we have mines A through Z. /mines will show you all the warps. You can also do /warp, but like I said, we have mines A through Z, and your goal is to get to Z and prestige. We have 5 prestiges, and each time it unlocks a better gold mine. And gold is very important because we have gangs on our server, and /gtop, gang top, is based on the amount of gold that you have in your core. And I will get into more depth about that in a minute. But right now, the top gang is dropped, the leader is clapped, and they have 5,179 gold. So the way that works is they mine, and the higher they get, the more prestige they get, they unlock better gold mines. And there's also things called mineral enrichers, but you can look into those videos on the FAQ page. Anyways, moving on. So this is the A mine. You're going to want to start by right-clicking your pickaxe. That will show you your upgrades that are available. Here we have mining, portable chests, and mobility. So the first one over here is auto pickup, auto smelt, auto block, and auto sell. Those will increase your efficiency in mining a lot, make things a lot faster and a lot quicker. Here we have chests, so these are for backpacks. I'll show you that, /backpack. And this is kind of like a player vault. You can store all your items in there. You can also type /upgrades instead of right-clicking your pickaxe if that's easier. And the last category is mobility. So here we have speed 1, speed 2, and flight. So whenever you're in a mine, you can do /boost 1 if you have it unlocked, and that will give you speed 1. You can do /boost 2, and that will give you speed 2. And then if you have flight unlocked, then you can just fly around in the mines. Pretty simple. Yes, so you're just going to want to mine, and how you sell your items is simply by typing /sell all, and that will sell it straight to the shop. You can also do /sell and select which mine you're in, but /sell is usually the way to go. Here we have mine bombs. So these are pretty common. Mine nukes are a little more rare, but basically you throw them and it will mine. It'll blow up a mine, and those will go straight into your inventory, and you can sell those. So that's most people are familiar with that. That's just the prison game mode. But where factions comes in is we have gangs. Like I said before, you can type /gangs or /G, and that will bring up the commands and everything that you need to become familiar with it. And what you're going to want to do is create your gang and create your cell. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. So for the tutorial, I'm going to make our gang called tutorial. And then what you're going to want to do is to go to warp space to create your cell. Currently it's called warp vanishing point, but it will be changed in the next season, so it will be /warp space. From here, this is where the factions gets blended in, and this is kind of like a warp wild in factions, and people will go out and they'll create their cells once they're past the war zone. As you can see, these are all bridges from people heading out, and I'll show you. It should say space, and once it says space, that's the area where you're able to create your cell. It should pop up on the screen. There we go. So anywhere in space you're able to create your cell as long as it's not close to another cell. So if I try and make one here, it says I cannot build one because I'm within 100 blocks of another gang. I've set a home far out in space so we can create our cell. /cell create is the command, and this will create your tier 1 cell. It's a spaceship, and this is your core. So your core is very important. This is where you store all your gold. This is where the top gang has all their gold stored. They have 5,000 gold stored in their core. And there's tons of upgrades, tons of stuff you can do when you click on it. I'll show you that now. So we have cell upgrades. You can increase your claim, your cell size, the tier that it is. You can purchase a trap, and you can buy healing for your cell when you're within your claim. You can also add gold to your core. That makes it harder for people to get all the gold out and raid your base, because if your core is destroyed and your gold goes up all the way down to 0, then enemies are able to open your chests, and you don't want that. And then lastly, we have passive modules. So here's one is shields. You can purchase a shield that will go around your spaceship, and then you can also purchase gang flight. So once you have 5,000 gold in your core, you'll be able to fly around until enemies enter your claim, and then your flight will be disabled. But let me go ahead and show you some of the upgrades right now. We'll start off with claim size. So currently right now, as soon as I step out, it should say space. But if we increase our claim size, now we have more room, and it shouldn't say until we go 2 blocks out. So you can do that up to 15 blocks, and that will increase your claim size a good amount and give you more space to build defenses around the base and more room for farming or whatever you want to put there. The second upgrade is cell upgrades. So if we click this, it will upgrade our cell to tier 2, and this is just a bigger spaceship that has more room, more chests, and just a lot more area for you to work with. We can do it again. You can see a little bigger. There we go. So now we are tier 3, and you can see how much bigger it already is compared to the first cell. So now I will show you how shields work. If you purchase a shield, it will spawn around your cell just like this, and shields can only be broken by lasers. So if an enemy wants to break through your shield, they'll have to create a laser and blast it at your shield. You can right click it and it will let you go through, but that is only for members that are in your gang, and then it will heal right after. Enemies can right click it and it will show the health that is on your cell, but when you right click, it will just let you pass through because you are a member of the gang. Doing /cell will take you back to your cell. That's what I did just there. And then you can actually upgrade the health of your shield. So right now we are at 100 out of 100, but we can continue to upgrade it and increase its strength. Now we're 300 out of 300. Furthermore, you're going to want to block off this entrance because your actual cell is indestructible, unless you're an admin like me. That's why I can break these blocks. But the average player won't be able to break any blocks that are a part of your cell. They can only enter through this category or this entrance right here, and that's why you're going to want to block it off with strong blocks like obsidian, because obsidian takes 5 hits from TNT before it breaks, and you can check its health by also right clicking. So as you see in chat, it says 5 out of 5 for health remaining. And you're going to want to build as many walls with water and lava, even regen walls, as you can to protect your base, because you don't want anyone coming in and stealing the gold from your core. They can mine it and gold will drop out, and they can also, let me add some more gold, they can also use creeper eggs to blow it even, to get the gold out of there even faster. So if I light a creeper egg and go into, you see, it takes the gold even faster. And then once your gold is completely out of your core, like I said before, your chests become accessible, and then enemies can loot you. That's the basics of our server. I hope you guys hop on, and if you need more information or more tutorials, we have a whole FAQ page going into more depth of all the smaller features and everything you need to know. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys hop on. IP will be linked below.